Priscilla for the ball.
Welcome back into the third and final round one match here
25.
in event 3 of the women's series in 2022, and we've seen a couple of good games to get the action started. Natalie Gilbert in fine form in defeating yesterday's runner-up Robin Byrne in the second of those first round games. Denise Cassidy
25.
Equally good in victory against Germany's Bettina Gruber. Now it's over to
25.
Priscilla Steenbergen, who we saw yesterday actually against Robin Byrne, and she went all the way to a last leg decider before losing out
Outside
to the Irish talent. She takes on Chloe O'Brien, who actually herself made the semi-finals in one of the events yesterday. So it could be another quick and decent game before we move into the second round
25.
action, which will start with Lorraine Winstanley against Rachel Brooks. Good start to the morning, Nigel.
25.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And these girls are having a bit of a giggle between them because they're just matching each other here on throwing for the ball. But yeah, 2 good matches we've seen so far, Chris.
25. Chloe's won the ball.
So Chloe to throw first. We're finally about to get underway in this third match of the last 128. If you are just joining us, it doesn't mean that there are 128 players here. There are a few buys in the first round, but there are over 100. And when I was first looking at this event, I was
60.
thinking maybe 70 or 80. So to see over 100 ladies here competing in this event 3, in fact, all 4 events
60.
of the weekend in Barnsley, I think is excellent. Well done to all.
Yeah, and Lisa Ashton echoed that in her post-tournament interview yesterday. She said it's great to see the ladies supporting the women's series, particularly to get it in the first weekend when there was a decision to be made for some of them, whether they went to the Isle of Man in the WDF
64.
tournament, which, for example, Dieter Hedman did. So still plenty of scope for us to get the full 128 in future events.
Oh, the Isle of Man's a nice part of the world, isn't it? You know.
61.
But
it doesn't beat Barnsley, though, surely.
Barnsley, South Yorkshire. 4 events. 4 events.
Yeah,
and we're into event 3.
It was the first one that O'Brien made the semi-final in. Lost out to Rhiann Griffiths, but that was a closer
99.
game. She got legs off her, a couple of them. She'd beaten en route the likes of Laura Turner and Corinne Hammond.
43.
Well, Rhiann Griffiths, Chloe O'Brien, Robin Byrne, all these players that impressed yesterday.
100.
And good to see a good standard. And I've got to say, that performance from Natalie Gilbert in beating Robin Byrne comprehensively just a few moments ago, based on a fine treble 20 hitting and good finishing from Natalie Gilbert. That was excellent just a few moments ago. Really good standard.
She had one off leg, didn't she?
53.
Natalie Gilbert. She actually missed out on posting a personal best average, which we were talking about,
130
by 0.06.
She won't care. Tops.
27.
Well, both players getting the opportunity to win the first leg. O'Brien now looking at tops, looking at tens.
32.
Both players missing the opportunity so far.
Got to take these chances. Got to take them. For a breaker throw, Steenbergen takes the advantage in a race to 4 here in Barnsley with that finish at double 10. That'll be a bitter blow for Chloe O'Brien, who knows that she should have held throw there.
100.
All the best known names winning through so far. Joanne Locke added to that list, 4-1. She's beaten Debbie McBride. Tracy
85.
North, a 4-0 winner against Leanne Palmer. Corinne Hammond, who probably was one of the underachievers yesterday, a 4-0 win against Kate Monaghan.
99.
Fallon Sherrick has got off the mark with a 4-1 victory against Danielle Fry.
43.
And you mentioned Aileen de Graaf as well earlier, a 4-1 win against Sandra Page. So all of the best known names, the main contenders, all getting off to winning starts so far.
11 scored.
Probably apart from Robin Byrne, who was put against another
26.
better known player in the brutality of having an open draw. Of course, we just saw the UK Open where they have an open draw, didn't we, last week? And some of the draws were as exciting as the matches.
Yes. I love the UK Open. I think it's brilliant. An open draw like that, which we used to call the FA Cup of Darts. And keen watcher of that over the weekend.
It was Steenbergen's
60.
Dutch compatriot Danny Noppert who took the title in Minehead.
Yeah, he had a good European tour in Risa. No surprise that he played that well in Minehead, but to actually go and win it, didn't see that coming. Fair play to Danny Noppert, because he'd taken time away because he became a father, of course. And we questioned in Risa whether he'd be really rusty. But what a victory.
He was really ready, it seemed.
He certainly was. Probably enjoying being away in a hotel and getting a full night's sleep.
Good point. 87 here for this Dutch dartist. Didn't need to go for 20 for Bull with O'Brien not on a finish. So it's all looking good for Steenbergen so far.
85.
Well, that was a nice second dart for Chloe, but Steenbergen back now for tops.
35.
Well, she's making the hard work of this. Real hard work.
Yeah, the miss meaning she's left 5. So no guarantee.
33.
Well, we know what Rod Harrington would say if he was sat here. Do not miss the big number.
No score.
Well,
Rod Harrington's just fallen off his chair watching at home. Tops. 10s.
40.
Well, it wasn't there, so let's play it again. Now, we saw her do this yesterday. She went 3-1-1.
yeah.
Done it again.
It's okay if it works.
3 scored.
Hard work this second leg, but it's a big leg as well. Can Chloe mop this up?
No score.
Yeah, that was a really awkward first dart. I mean, she almost buzzed by going in double 15, but it blocked a lot of the double 10 bed. Double 1 to double her lead.
Game shot.
And she gets it. Steenbergen has scrapped her way into a 2-0 lead, but she won't care about that. 2 away from a place in the second round.
60.
So this round of 28, very busy.
121.
Lots of games taking place around the boards.
60.
And Priscilla Steenbergen leading Scotland's Chloe O'Brien by 2 legs to nil in this one.
81.
It will be a different feeling for whoever doesn't win this match, because neither player lost their opening round match yesterday in either of the tournaments. In fact, both of them won at least 2 matches in each event yesterday.
60.
But it's very much advantage Steenbergen. Chloe's got to pull something special out of the hat somewhere.
60.
Because Steenbergen knows that a holder throw here, and she will just be 1 away
77.
from the last 64.
She just seemed to be racing away in the legs, but has had a little trouble getting over the line.
Just confirm that after this we will be straight into
88.
the last 64 with Lorraine Winstanley, who played really well yesterday up against Rachel Brooks. We know Lorraine's one of the top players
55.
in the women's series anyway, has been for many years, but really was playing some lovely darts yesterday. Lorraine Winstanley tops here.
34.
Yeah, we saw her beat Fallon Sherrick, didn't we? And that was a quarter-final. Her reward was a semi-final against Lisa Ashton. Still yet to make a final, actually,
82.
Lorraine, despite her pedigree. Former Lakeside finalist, of course, but hasn't managed a final here at the Women's Series yet. Maybe today will be the day. Double 10 for Steenbergen.
20.
And the door is still open for Chloe.
43.
Needed 2 tops. Wasn't to be. So this time, double 10 for Priscilla. For 3-0. Dear me. Once again, this is hard work at the double.
18.
Priscilla will be thinking, I should be 3-0 up now, but Chloe has a chance for tops to get right back in the match.
20.
We did see Steenbergen pin double 1 to win the previous leg. Can she repeat the feat? She does. 3-0. I think, to be fair, she does deserve this 3-0 lead. Her scoring has been superior. She's got down to doubles much quicker. She's just missed a load of them and given O'Brien chances. In the end, it hasn't cost her.
60.
So, can Priscilla Steenbergen get the job done with a 4-0 victory? I wouldn't have put that as a scoreline over Chloe O'Brien, player of her qualities. But we've already seen last night's runner-up Robin Byrne go out in the first round of event 3 today, and
19.
Delightful darts down the board for treble 19 for Priscilla. Here comes Chloe O'Brien in response with a 140. Is it too little, too late from Chloe? We shall see.
81.
Good last dart.
Oh, just a bit.
It was the first leg, really, since the first leg, that O'Brien
100.
has been competitive in the scoring stakes. She is first to a finish. Steenbergen needs a treble to join her.
60.
Can't get it. So an opportunity here for a breaker throw. Treble 17. Just tidying up now.
81.
I've just had confirmation as well that Corinne Hammond has won her first match and therefore will be on the stream board in the game after Winstanley versus
59.
Brooks in round 2. The first time we've seen the Australian on the stream this weekend.
Yep, 2 games from board 14 we'll be showing you.
60.
Only 60 for Chloe, so Steenbergen needs treble 18 for Bull. And now double 10 for Chloe O'Brien to stay in this match. Dear, oh dear. To stay in the match. Well, this for a 4-0 whitewash for Priscilla. 18 for Bull is the route. Can she win it on the bullseye? No. So it's double 7 for Chloe O'Brien.
Does she think it? No, she's not thinking about splitting it. She's going straight for it. And I just wondered, after not really threatening it in the previous visit, whether she might have been minded to throw for a 6 or a 10.
Double 18 for the match.
28.
Well, now does she consider splitting? Chloe O'Brien, big deep breath. Double 7 the target, still going straight for it. Now she has to split. Now she has to hit. And she hasn't. And that could be that. There's been a pattern in this match. O'Brien gets chances, misses them. Steenbergen finally falls over the line. Does it happen again? Yes, it does, on double 9. Priscilla Steenbergen, a 4-0 whitewash win in a match in which her opponent